Hello everyone. In this video, we will be solving word problems on a system of linear equations using a table, and this is the second part. Now let's take this first example right here. High school A has a population of 1,150 and is growing 25 students per year, while high school B has a population of 1,310 and is shrinking 7 students per year. Provided that this growth of population of high school A and the shrinking of the population of high school B is constant every year, how many years will it take for these two high schools to have the same population? And B, what will be the population at that time? So again, we're supposed to solve this problem using a table. So I'm going to create the table right here. Okay, so I've created the table. Now we are going to label the parts of the table. So we're going to take the first row as the year, and then the second row here will be for high school A. So I'm just going to label that as high school A. And then the third row right here is for high school B. So I'm going to label that as HB. Now we are going to label the year first. So we're going to start with 0. And then that goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then we remember that this 0 right here is the initial or the starting value. So I'm just going to label that right here. So again, the initial or starting value is the 0. Now let's go over the problem again. It says here that high school A has a population of 1,150. So this is the original population for high school A. So we're going to take that as the original, initial, or starting value. So I'm just going to write that down here. So that's 1,150. And then it says that it's growing by 25 students per year. So that means for high school A, we're going to be adding 25 each year. So that would be 1,150 plus 25. So that would be 1,175. And then 1,175 plus 25 would be 1,200. 1,200 plus 25, that would be 1,225, and then 1,225 plus 25 would be 1,250. So we keep adding 25. So 1,250 plus 25, that would be 1,275. And then 1,275 plus 25 is 1,300. You can extend some more if you'd like, but let's stop right there. But we move on to high school B. The original population for high school B is 1,310. So this one is going to go to the initial value or the starting value. So it's 1,310. It says that this high school is shrinking 7 students per year. When we say shrinking, it's going down by 7 students per year. So that would be a minus 7. So which means that we're going to subtract 7 to the original. So that's 1,310 minus 7 would be 1,303. 1,303 minus 7 would be 1,296. And then 1,296 minus 7 would be 1,289. 1,289 minus 7 is 1,282. 1,282 minus 7 is 1,275. And then 1,275 minus 7 is 1,268. Now, we're going to look at the table and determine what value for high school A and B will be the same. So as you can see here, they are the same at 1,275. So we're going to label this, we're going to circle this. So this means that on the 5th year, this high school A and high school B will have the same population of 1,275 students. So that we can go ahead and fill this in here. So first question right here is how many years will it take for these two high schools to have the same population? That would be on the 5th year. So it's going to take 5 years. So I'm just going to label that up here. And then what will be the population at that time? So that would be 1,275 students. We can also write this problem or this solution that we have here in coordinate form. That would be 5 and then 1,275. So this is in coordinate or ordered pair form. At this time, I would encourage you to pause this video and try this problem out on your own. And when you're done, unpause it and check your answer. Okay, so we go over the problem here. It says that tank A contains 42 gallons of water and is filled with water at a rate of 2 gallons per hour, while tank B contains 70 gallons and is dripping at a rate of 5 gallons per hour. How many hours will it take for the two tanks to have the same amount of water, and how many gallons of water inside the tank at this hour? So what are we going to do is to create the table. So I will create the table down here. Okay, and so we're gonna label the table. So this one right here is for number of hours. And then this one right here is for tank A. So I'm just gonna label this as tank A right here. And this one is for tank B. So I'm just gonna label tank B there. And so for the hours, we're gonna label this. We start from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then again, we remember that the 0 that we have here is the original or the starting value or the initial value. So I'm just going to label that right here. Okay. So let's go back to the problem right here. It says that tank A contains 42 gallons of water. So that would be 42 as the initial, original, or starting value. So I'm going to write 42 right here. And then it says that this is filled with water at a rate of 2 gallons. So 2 gallons is added every hour. So we're going to have plus 2 for this. So then we go ahead and say that's 42 plus 2 would be 44. Plus 44 plus 2 is 46. 46 plus 2 is 48. 48 plus 2 is 50. 50 plus 2 is 52. Well, if we say tank B, it contains originally 70 gallons and is dripping. So I'm just going to write 70 right here. And it says that it's dripping at a rate of 5 gallons per hour. So dripping means it has lost 5 gallons per hour. So that would be a minus 5 for each hour. So that means from 70 minus 5 would be 65. 65 minus 5 is 60. 60 minus 5 is 55. 55 minus 5 is 50. And then 50 minus 5 is 45. So we go ahead and look at the value where the volume or the number of gallons for both tanks are the same. So this value is on the 4th hour. So both of them have 50. So then we can go ahead and answer this questions that we have right here. How many hours will it take for the two tanks to have the same amount of water? So it's gonna take 4 hours. So I'm just gonna write that up here. So that's 4 hours. And how many gallons of water inside the tank at this hour? So both tank A and tank B after 4 hours will have the same gallons of water at 50. So this will be 50 gallons for both tanks. We can also write our solution in coordinate form. That would be 4 and then 50. So this is in coordinate form. Did you get the same answers as this? Good. Perfect. If you find this video helpful, hit like and subscribe for more math videos. See ya!